Magic, mystery, and the Owens sisters are back. After years of waiting, fans finally get a glimpse of Practical Magic 2, and the trailer hints at a world darker, more thrilling, and more enchanting than ever before. But this time, it's not just about Sandra Bullock and Nicole Kidman. The next generation of witches is stepping into the spotlight, ready to carry on the Owens legacy. Spells will be cast, secrets will be revealed, and every corner of their magical world is alive with wonder and danger. The question is, are you ready to see magic return? The trailer for Practical Magic 2 opens with an eerie, almost hypnotic atmosphere, pulling you immediately into the world of the Owens sisters. Dark skies, misty landscapes, and the faint sound of chimes set the tone, signaling that this is a story where magic is powerful, unpredictable, and deeply personal. The first glimpses of Sandra Bullock and Nicole Kidman on screen are instantly. Nostalgic fans feel the comfort of returning to characters they've loved for decades. Yet it's clear from the trailer that time has passed. The Owens sisters have grown stronger, wiser, and more mysterious, and their magical abilities seem even more profound than before. As the trailer continues, flashes of the new generation of witches appear, hinting at the story's expansion beyond the original characters. Joey King and Maisie Williams are shown performing spells, interacting with mysterious magical objects and exploring spaces that feel both familiar and entirely new. Their presence suggests that the Owens sisters are not just revisiting their past, they are passing on a legacy, preparing the next generation to face challenges that might surpass anything the original sisters encountered. Visually, the trailer is mesmerizing. The Owens house looks almost alive, with shadows that move on their own and rooms that seem to hold centuries of secrets. Objects glow with enchantment, plants react to spells, and glimpses of mystical creatures add an element of wonder and suspense. These visuals hint at the depth of the magical world viewers are about to re-enter. Every frame feels deliberate, teasing moments that will likely shape the story's central conflict, perhaps a dark force that has returned or a curse that has awakened. Throughout the trailer, the music and sound design build tension and excitement. Whispered incantations, distant thunder, and sudden silences draw the viewer closer, making every second feel significant. The pacing is perfect. It balances the nostalgia of the original film with the thrill of introducing new characters and new magical threats. The Owens sisters' bond is emphasized through fleeting moments, shared glances, comforting touches, and quiet acts of support that remind viewers why these characters were beloved from the start. Finally, the trailer ends on a note that is both mysterious and enticing. There's a sense of anticipation, as if the world of magic is about to expand in ways fans could never have imagined. The Owens sisters' return is not just a reunion, it is the beginning of a new chapter, one where old magic meets new, and the stakes are higher than ever. For fans of the first film, this trailer promises nostalgia, wonder, and a renewed sense of excitement. For new viewers, it hints at a magical universe that is rich, layered, and ready to be explored. The heart of Practical Magic 2 lies in its characters, and the trailer gives a first glimpse into the world of both returning and new witches. Sandra Bullock and Nicole Kidman return as the Owens sisters, and immediately it's clear that time has only strengthened their presence. Sandra's character carries a calm confidence, the kind that comes from surviving countless magical challenges, while Nicole's character exudes a sharp, protective energy, hinting at the depth of their bond and the sacrifices they've made to safeguard their family and magic. Their interactions, though brief in the trailer, speak volumes. They are sisters, mentors, and powerful witches, but above all, they are bound by love, loyalty, and the unbreakable thread of family. What makes this sequel especially intriguing is the introduction of a new generation of witches. Joey King and Maisie Williams step into the Owens universe with energy, curiosity, and hints of untapped magical potential. In the trailer, Joey King is seen experimenting with spells, sometimes confidently, sometimes with a hint of uncertainty, which immediately makes her character relatable and exciting. Maisie Williams' character carries a mysterious aura, suggesting She may have a deeper connection to the magical world or even a hidden agenda. These new characters are not just sidekicks, they are central to the story, representing the next chapter of the Owens family legacy and the evolving world of witchcraft. The trailer also teases the complex relationships that will drive the story. There are moments of mentorship as the Owens sisters guide these new witches, teaching them lessons that are both magical and personal. Yet there's also tension, glimpses of conflict hint at challenges that may test loyalties, uncover secrets, and even threaten the bonds between old and new witches. The Owens sisters' guidance comes with stakes. Their students are learning that magic is not just about spells and potions, but about responsibility, courage, and the choices that define their character. Visually, the trailer emphasizes each character's personality through costume, expression, and setting. Sandra Bullock's character appears in soft, flowing robes that suggest wisdom and grounding, while Nicole's attire hints at her fierce, protective nature. Joey King and Maisie Williams are shown in more modern, dynamic outfits, highlighting their fresh approach to magic and the generational shift that the story promises. Even subtle details, like the way they hold their wands or the expressions they wear while casting spells, provide insight into their personalities and the roles they will play in the story. The trailer also hints at magical abilities unique to each character. Sandra and Nicole's characters demonstrate mastery over traditional Owens spells, while the new witches are shown experimenting with elemental magic, mysterious charms, and enchanted objects that could shape the plot in unexpected ways. These glimpses suggest that the sequel will expand the magical universe, showing not only the evolution of the Owens sisters but also the limitless potential of new witches who must navigate a world filled with wonder and danger. The dynamics between characters are further enriched by hints of humor, tension, and emotional moments. A fleeting smile, a look of worry, or a whispered warning in the trailer communicates that this story will balance thrills and heart. The returning characters provide continuity, nostalgia, and guidance, while the newcomers bring fresh energy, conflict, and possibilities, creating a layered narrative that appeals to both longtime fans and new viewers. Ultimately, the trailer promises that Practical Magic 2 will be a story about connection between sisters, between mentors and students, and between generations of witches. The Owens sisters' return is about more than revisiting the past. It's about passing on wisdom, confronting new dangers, and embracing the future of magic. Every glance, gesture, and spell in this section of the trailer hints at relationships that will define the emotional core of the movie. Fans can expect moments of bonding, lessons learned, and a magical legacy that feels alive, tangible, and urgent. The trailer for Practical Magic 2 is packed with moments that hint at the story's heart, and each scene is layered with mystery, magic, and suspense. From the very beginning, viewers are drawn into a world that is familiar yet transformed, as the Owens sisters face threats that feel both ancient and immediate. One of the first standout moments in the trailer is a scene of Sandra Bullock's character performing a spell with precision and intensity, her hands moving through shimmering air as magical energy takes shape around her. It's a brief but powerful glimpse that reminds audiences why the Owens sisters have always been at the center of a world where magic is both beautiful and dangerous. Intercut with these flashes of mastery are scenes of the new generation experimenting with spells of their own. Joey King and Maisie Williams are shown navigating their first encounters with enchantments that are unpredictable and sometimes overwhelming. One scene shows a simple spell going awry, sending sparks and objects flying, which creates tension but also injects humor and relatability. The trailer cleverly uses these moments to hint at the learning curves and challenges that these new witches will face. It's clear that their journey will not only be about harnessing magical power, but also about understanding the responsibility that comes with it, a theme that runs deep throughout the Owens legacy. Several visual sequences stand out in the trailer, combining familiar imagery with exciting new elements. The Owens sisters' house appears almost alive, with shadows twisting mysteriously across walls and objects that respond to unseen forces. In one striking shot, A room filled with glowing candles and floating books suggests an ancient magic that has been dormant but is now stirring. These visuals are more than decorative, they hint at challenges, secrets, and dangers that will likely drive much of the plot. The trailer also teases the existence of a new dark force, glimpsed only in fleeting shadows or a mysterious figure, watching from the distance, leaving viewers questioning what kind of threat the Owens sisters and their protégés will face. Another highlight from the trailer is the sense of duality between old and new magic. Scenes of Sandra and Nicole performing. Traditional Owens spells are juxtaposed with the new witches experimenting with fresh, modern approaches. This visual contrast not only emphasizes generational differences but also suggests that the story will explore how tradition meets innovation in a magical world. Every spell cast, every magical interaction seems to carry significance, hinting at plot points that may be central to the story, a cursed object, a forbidden spell, or a test of loyalty and courage that will push both old and new witches to their limits. The trailer also uses sound and pacing to heighten anticipation. Whispered incantations, sudden bursts of wind, and ominous musical notes build suspense and make each moment feel charged with possibility. These audio cues amplify the visual storytelling, creating a sense of urgency and excitement. For instance, a scene where the Owens sisters and the new witches stand together, surrounded by a swirling magical vortex, communicates that the stakes are higher than ever and that cooperation may be the key to survival. The trailer carefully balances these intense sequences with quieter, emotionally resonant moments, such as a reassuring glance between the sisters or a mentor gently guiding a young witch, grounding the story in relationships as well as spectacle. Finally, the trailer ends with a tantalizing mix of questions and hints that leave viewers eager for more. Who will rise to meet the challenges of the Owens legacy? Which spells will succeed and which will backfire? How will the new witches fit into the story's magical tapestry? And what secrets of the past will resurface to complicate their journey? Every frame, sound, and gesture in this section of the trailer is designed to tease the plot, build excitement, and invite speculation. It promises that Practical Magic 2 will be not just a continuation of a beloved story, but an expansion of a magical universe filled with wonder, danger, and the enduring power of family bonds. As the trailer fades, what remains is a tantalizing mix of mystery, excitement, and questions that demand answers. One of the most intriguing aspects of Practical Magic 2 is how it promises to balance the return of the Owens sisters with the rise of a new generation of witches. The trailer hints that Sandra Bullock and Nicole Kidman's characters may face challenges that are not just external, but deeply personal. Could an old curse resurface? Is there a magical force from the past that the sisters thought they had defeated, now returning to test their power and wisdom? Fans are already speculating that the movie will explore themes of legacy, responsibility, and the difficult choices that come with wielding great magical power. The new witches bring a fresh energy that opens up even more possibilities. Joey King's character, with her curiosity and boldness, seems destined to push the boundaries of magic, perhaps experimenting with spells that could have unintended consequences. Maisie Williams' mysterious and more enigmatic character suggests that she might hold secrets, or even a hidden connection to a threat that only the Owens sisters can recognize. Their journeys will likely mirror the original sisters' struggles, showing how learning magic is as much about understanding oneself as it is about mastering spells. The trailer subtly teases this by showing moments of triumph, moments of doubt, and moments where magical failures could become pivotal plot points. The visuals also spark predictions about the storyline. Scenes of glowing objects, shadowy figures, and rooms that feel alive with magic indicate that the Owens universe is expanding. The house itself seems almost sentient, suggesting it may play a central role in the story, perhaps as a protective space, a trap, or even a character in its own right. The use of elemental magic by the new witches hints at unique challenges and adventures, from controlling forces they don't fully understand to facing mystical creatures that were only hinted at in the first film. These moments suggest that The sequel will not just repeat the original story but explore a world of magic that is broader, more complex and full of unexpected dangers. Fan theories are already forming based on subtle cues in the trailer. Some suggest that the new witches may have to confront a magical adversary that requires the combined efforts of both generations. Others speculate that one of the Owens sisters may have to make a personal sacrifice to protect the family and ensure the continuity of their magical legacy. The trailer's careful balance of suspense and revelation leaves space for countless possibilities. What is hinted at could be a test of courage, loyalty, or the power of love and family, all woven into a magical tapestry that promises emotional depth alongside thrilling visuals. The trailer also hints at emotional arcs. Beyond spells and curses, the story seems poised to explore the bonds between mentors and students, between sisters and protégés, and between past and future. Every glance, every gesture, and every magical interaction suggests that relationships will drive much of the plot. Will the Owens sisters' teachings help the new generation succeed? Or will mistakes, misunderstandings, and hidden threats create rifts that put everyone at risk? These questions linger long after the trailer ends, inviting viewers to speculate and anticipate the movie's twists and turns. As we reflect on the trailer, it becomes clear that Practical Magic 2 is designed to appeal to both returning fans and new viewers. It respects the original story while expanding the magical universe, introducing fresh characters, and raising the stakes. The Owens sisters' return is not merely nostalgic. It's a bridge between past and future, highlighting themes of legacy, empowerment, and the enduring nature of family. For fans, this trailer promises a story full of wonder, suspense, and heartfelt moments that will make them laugh, gasp, and feel deeply connected to the characters. In conclusion, the trailer for Practical Magic 2 leaves us with questions that tease excitement that lingers in a magical world that feels alive and evolving. Who will rise to the challenge? What new spells will shape the story? Which secrets from the past will resurface to alter the future? While the answers remain hidden until the movie's release, one thing is certain: magic is back, stronger, and more enchanting than ever. Fans should prepare for a spellbinding journey that blends nostalgia, innovation, and the timeless power of family and courage. The Owens sisters have returned, the new witches are ready, and the stage is set for a magical adventure that promises to captivate audiences everywhere.